Welcome back to my channel. So before we get into this video, trigger warning guys, this video contains some disturbing information that might affect you emotionally, and you guys should know that I'm just sharing this video for the sake of sharing. We are not scared anymore. We are not our ancestors. With that being said, let's get into the video. Then we are gonna talk at the end of this video.
As we face a rise of anti-intellectualism and revisionist history, I feel like it's time to add to my stories some true stories from my childhood living in the South. I want you to know what you're up against, guys, when you're up against these racists. I grew up in a decent family, church going, the whole 9 yards. But when I was a child sitting around the table with my elders at my grandfather's house, it was quite frequent. There would be stories about racist acts, and the one I'm going to tell you today is the worst thing that I ever heard as a child, and what estranged me from my family from an early age because of the hideous nature of it. It's called the scalding pot. Once, when I was a child, I was arguing something with my grandfather about civil rights, and he just preempted the conversation, and he told a story that he found quite humorous. It was about his neighborhood in northern Forsyth County, North Carolina, near Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and how there was this black man who had done some malfeasance or crossed some sort of line, and all the people in that neighborhood, it was the Box Mountain neighborhood. If you know Winston-Salem, you know that. They were brought together, and there was a big old hog scalding pot. For those of you who aren't Southern, didn't grow up on a farm, a scalding pot is what you put the pork in, the pig, after it's been slaughtered, to scald off the skin and the hair off of the skin so that you can process the meat. It's a pretty grotesque thing. Well, apparently what they did was they took this living black person and they tied him up and they boiled him alive in this pot. And everyone in this little neighborhood, it was a big party. And this was in the early 70s, 1970s, when this story was told to me by my grandfather. I was under 10. His point was I shouldn't view black people as human. So when you were fighting this new wave of fascism, this racist crap that is coming mainly from the South, but everywhere, it's in the Pacific Northwest, it's up north, it's all over, it's in Europe. Remember that who you were fighting. You were fighting people who see you as less than human. And when you do not believe someone is human, you don't have any qualms about doing things. Know your enemy. We need to get ready for the fight of humanity's life. The soul of our entire species is on the line. I challenge every white person out there who's ever heard a story like the scalding pot to share. Spread the word.
So this lady goes on to say, as in made this video as a warning because she wants us to know what we are up against when we're dealing with this palm color racist. Well, quite frankly, as much as we appreciate the warning, we want you guys to know that you are up against as well. The reality is that you guys are up against a group of people that would rather die than to be slaves again. You're up against a group of people that jumped off slave ships than sell our own kids into slavery, raped and abused on plantations. You are up against a group of people that have been murdered simply because of color of their skin. Further on, that lady goes on to say that she's making this video to say that we can understand that these people don't even see us as humans. Ouch. Well, my reply to that is that is awesome, because we don't see ourselves as slaves. As much as we appreciate the warning, we want you to know that what happened in Montgomery was ours, and we won't warn you again. I hope y'all racists have the day that you deserve. Guys, that's what I had for you guys in today's video. Please let me know what you think about this entire video in the comment section below. Subscribe to this channel if you have not subscribed, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.